Hello and welcome. I'm Meg Benedicte. This is the day that Pluto finally moves into Aquarius. Big fireworks going off. This is a big day. It's the biggest astrological event of 2024, and it feels like everything has been leading up to this since the beginning of the year. And so we're going to go ahead and work on activations with this powerful cosmic event. If you're new to the show, we have figured out over many years, it started in 2011, and we break up the show into two sections. We're going to work on personal activations first, and then planetary activations on the second phase. And this will give you time to work on both. Of course, everything is interrelated and woven together. And so everything that we do for ourselves, of course, will ripple out into the field. Everything we do for the collective, we benefit from as well, right? It's this giving and receiving, this beautiful circular flow that we're getting used to living in. So before we get into the activation, and first I want to welcome you if you're new to the show. I am pre-recording this because on the 19th, when Pluto finally moves into Aquarius, I have meetings all day. I wasn't able to do the live show, but I really wanted to honor this event. I really wanted to get into the energies of this event and record this for you, so then you can work with these activations anytime that works for you on the 19th or after the 19th. Because we record everything in the quantum vortex, they're active anytime you work with them. Okay, so I have put together a quick presentation, just kind of an overview of what makes today so special, what makes this event such a big event. I know it's the only time in our lives that Pluto is going to be in Aquarius, so it's a big deal. So let me go ahead and pull up the presentation real quick here. And hold on, seems like they have gotten closed. All right, now they're open. Bear with me here, get this running. Okay, so Pluto enters Aquarius. November 19th. This is just such an exciting shift that's happening for the whole world. So it's literally entering the Aquarian Age. Other planets have already moved into Aquarius in the past 5-10 years, but Pluto, it's the slowest moving planet, and it's going to be in Aquarius for 20 years. And it initiates a shift in how people view progress, social structures, and collective change. It's an air sign associated with innovation, equality, and revolution. Pluto in Aquarius is going to help us express deeper feelings, speaking your truth. Plan for a system upgrade, because that's what's happening. We're moving from an old, outdated, archaic system into this new system of the Aquarian Age. I call it the New Earth timeline or Ascension Timeline. You may have heard different terms for it, but it is a new system. And we'll go into a little bit of how that is different from the one that we've been living in and were born into. And also, too, Pluto in Aquarius is helping us move into more of our own personal empowerment, take on a bigger role. So we have to also work through whatever prevents us from doing that, any kind of fears or doubts or limitations, that insecurities, right, that are keeping us small. We want to be able to heal and clear those so that we can step into our soul's shoes, right, and live in a bigger role. This is such a fascinating transit, because the planetary power, it's gradually shifting away from dictators and autocrats, oligarchs, right? We've been reading and dealing with this for centuries. Those are Capricorn energies, and we're moving now into more of what we call the collective, right? The community, the people, and collaboration. These are Aquarian ideals. this new era. It's literally a new era that is birthing right now. The Aquarian people's revolution. In the past, they established new republics. This is during the time of the French Revolution and the American Revolution. That was the last time that Pluto was in Aquarius, because its path takes about 250 years to go around the entire astrology chart. So it has been, 250 years since this has happened. This is, what kind of revolution are we going to put our focus into, put our energy into? How about a revolution of consciousness? This global shift from the old Atlantean hierarchical, patriarchal power system. It's a top-down, imbalanced power system. That's the system upgrade that I just mentioned. We're learning and we're becoming aware of where we have been plugged into that hierarchical system, where we've been giving our power to that hierarchical system. We're now learning to pull out of that, to reclaim our own personal power and to shift into this new Earth collaborative circular system. And of course, this new Earth couldn't exist without the divine feminine. The divine feminine is leading us into this new heart-centered ascension timeline. We can transform our world by working together instead of competing with each other, which is very much Capricorn, right? We're coming together, we're uniting in community, right? We're working together and we're envisioning and creating this new Earth reality, right? This new Earth paradigm, building our new Earth communities and companies, organizations, and conscious lifestyles. I would work with souls all around the world who are already creating these new Earth companies and communities. So it's already happening. We just need to spread it. And so that's what this is about today. Let's really get very singularly focused on what we want to intention, what we want to envision, what we want to create and put in motion into the field. Now, I have talked about this before. Let's talk about real quickly the new Ascension Gates. This is, of course, some of the breakthroughs of this year. If you can see in this image, there are 3 power centers on the Earth that are the Earth chakras, and they have lit up and activated Ascension Gates. And I have been traveling to these 3 Earth chakras for the past year and a half and working in them and really getting these gates turned on and activated. My soul is an angelic guardian. It's part of my role and part of my blueprint and purpose for being here, and working very closely with Archangel Metatron to light up this powerful connection of the ancient Zep-Tepi path in Egypt to the present now in the root chakra of Mount Shasta, and then weaving it into the heart chakra, our future Earth, new Earth, heart-centered Earth through Glastonbury, weaving past, present, future, as they all blend and unite and harmonize and light up, turn on. If you would like, I'm very visual, so here are some visuals that you can use to join me as we're doing the activations. You can connect to either of these 3 chakra sites. The Ascension Gates are lit up in each of them, or you can go into all 3 of them if you like, whatever works for you, whatever you're drawn to. So there's Glastonbury, Mount Shasta, and Giza. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so if you're new to Metatron's technique, it's called Quantum Access. I will walk you through the steps to do it, and I'll be working with you remotely, helping you along. We are all doing the steps together, but we're all in our own personal vortex, so there's no enmeshing or blending in the group, even though when we all create our own focused intention together, that's a very powerful group mind. And so that's how we really amplify the work we're doing here today. So go ahead and get comfortable. If you can have your feet on earth We're going to ground with our feet chakras, ground the whole body. Once the vortex is up and running around your energy field, it's going to be running anti-clockwise. Then you're welcome to relax back and sit back and follow along with all the activation. Okay, let's take a couple deep breaths. Opening up the chi, opening up the life force. Inhale energy into the lungs and heart, into your chakra pillar. We're going to work vertically with this flow. So let's start to move up and down in the chakra pillar, up and down the meridians of your body, getting the movement going. As you're going to see, I use my breath quite a bit to move the flow of energy. So let's getting the energy flowing. You can put your hands on your heart and your solar plexus if it helps, coming down from the focus, from the thinking mind, and more into your core center, breathing into the heart, breathing into the lungs, breathing life force into your core, into your belly. We're starting to drop our energy down more into the body, sitting into the hips and root chakra, just dropping down into the lower body. Continuing to run the chi down the leg channels to your feet chakras. Lock your feet right onto the crystal grid of Gaia. Lock on magnets, lock right on. All right, here we go. You can also extend roots of light into the ley lines of the crystal grid of Gaia, kind of like oak tree roots, right? Nice, strong, sturdy roots of light into earth energy, into the grid, really rooted, grounded, stable, right? Sturdy, stable in your body. Okay, second thing we want to do is, as we're doing the grounding, imagine and envision that you're also connecting your feet onto the Ascension Timeline. So this is the new timeline. This is the parallel timeline, if you want to call it. This is the new Earth. So I always see it as a path of light, or like a runway of light in front of me. So I envision locking my feet right onto the path of light, grounding into it, connecting into it, using your free will to choose to move your field onto the path of light, onto the Ascension time. There we go. And it starts to lock in, ground in, take hold. You can also envision this, the light just surrounding your body, like you're immersed in this path of light. Yeah, there you go. And we're making it our home. We're making it our home base. We're making it our foundation, right? This is where I want to live. This is where I want to create. This is where I want to create my future. This is my home, the Ascension Timeline. Okay, now let's work with Archangel Metatron, our beloved Archangel Metatron. We're going to use Metatron's cube. You can see here, there's a picture of it. It's made of outer 6 circles, inner 6 circles, and a center circle. So we're going to step into the center and activate Metatron's cube under our feet in the Sacred Geometry template. And there it goes. So your own life force turns it on. It begins to activate Metatron's cube template, and those 6 inner circles and 6 outer circles start to rise like beams of light or pillars of light around you. And they're like tuning forks. They're humming and toning, vibrating with the 12-dimensional phi harmonic tones. We hear them with our human ears as Om. So they're vibrating and pulsing with Om. And as they start to harmonize with all 12, it begins to rotate those pillars of light from right to front to left to back. So right to left, anti-clockwise. There they go. They're starting to rotate. And let's get them going faster, accelerating the spin momentum. And as they go faster and faster, they begin to blend and blur and form a vortex of white light. Okay, there they go, becoming the vortex of light. And then it begins to open and expand your field, 45-degree angle outwards, like a V shape from your feet out. And there we go. So we're spinning up and out, opening and expanding the field up and out into the higher dimensions. Breathe into it, open out. Ooh, there we go. And then we're just starting to move into the field of light, into the waves of spirit. Let yourself move into the field of God where you're going weightless, into the quantum field of all existence. Oh, like you're a drop in the ocean, one with all that is. No separation here. Oh, just relax into being in spirit, and we're going to stay there. And then we're also here in our bodies, right? We're here in what's called the particle field. We're here in the physical as well. We're going to use that vortex spinning at the speed of light or faster, starting to collapse out all veils or barriers or blockages, any separation membranes. We drop out, we collapse out, we release out, we move out. Literally dropping the gravitational force field. There it goes. And that's it. And it opens us to both the wave and particle state. So now we're in both the spiritual realm and the physical realm simultaneously. This is your dual nature. In the past, we've had to be either one or the other. Now we are both at the same time. You're adjusting into it. There we go. Ooh. Just really, really connect to being both human and soul, right? Energy and atoms. So in this expanded state, you're going quantum. This is what 5D is, right? We're in both realms at the same time. Now let's go ahead and focus back down to the feet onto Metatron's cube again. And it's spinning and rotating. And let's start to bring rising up from Metatron's cube, called the resurrection spiral or the upward spiral of centropy. And we're going to bring it up, and it's a tighter spiral now. It's still anti-clockwise, but spiraling up from your feet. We're going to bring it up to the root chakra and start spiraling up your chakra pillar. And as it's moving up your channel, moving up your pillar, it's clearing out with the vortex spin, any stuck energy in the chakra centers, opening the pillar, expanding the pillars, rising up the body past the crown. You're going to go all the way up to the higher spiritual chakras, up to the top, 12th chakra. Ooh, there you go, all the way up to the top. So you connect to your higher self at the top. Cool. That's it. Up, 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 right? We're both in the physical and spiritual now. So we're working with both our physical chakras and our spiritual chakras in the pillar. Now, up at the top of the chakra pillar, connecting to your higher self. You can do this with sensing or feeling, or even psychically seeing your higher self, whatever works for you. And just command, I'm connecting now to my higher self, and we can build a heart bond, a heart connection with our beloved higher self. We want to merge with our higher self. We want to unite with our higher self. Okay, there we go. Everyone's starting to connect. I always feel it right at the heart there. Your higher self is your soul aspect of this incarnation. So it's, for me, it's the soul aspect of Meg in this incarnation. This is your soul aspect of this incarnation. So we are really merging as best we can every day with our higher self. And as you are connecting and tuning in, you're tuning into your soul's unique light and sound. So your soul energy is made of light and sound, tuning into your unique soul light frequencies and your sound waves, your tones, your harmonics, your vibrations, using your inner sensory antennas, right? You're empathing, you're attuning into your soul energy up at the higher self. As we connect to our unique soul energy, we're going to reverse and start coming back down the pillar into the body. Now, the center core, right? Your center core is the center of your vortex, and it is a vacuum. And what do vacuums do? They pull energy in. And so we're going to use our vortex vacuum state to pull soul energy down the chakra pillar into the body. And you call it in, breathe it in, pull in soul light frequencies, soul vibrations down the crown into the chakra pillar. Breathe it in to all your chakra centers, all the way down to the root pelvic floor, filling in with soul light, soul essence, soul consciousness, your soul gift, your soul wisdom. You're calling in, filling in with your soul life force, your soul love, your soul's joy. Oh, feel that coming in. Breathe it in, filling up inside. Ooh. You get brighter. You start to glow, right? Soul light is your power, filling in with more soul life force, more soul light inside your body and your pillar in your chakra centers. Oh, that's good. More's coming in. And as you might notice, it's starting to raise your vibration. Your soul, of course, is the highest vibration. So it's starting to lift us higher into higher vibration, higher access, higher consciousness. Ooh. You're bringing your higher self down to fill in and merge with your human self. This is life-changing. I do this every day. Bring in soul presence, bring in soul essence, soul light. Okay, so as this is coming in and flowing in and filling in, let's focus onto Gaia's grid to the Ascension Gates. So any of the three I mentioned that you can just step into the gate and join me there. I'm holding space in all three of those gates at Giza, at Mount Shasta, and at Glastonbury Tor. So any of those three, if you want to connect to others, they're not as lit up or powerful. It's up to you. But I'm here holding a real steady, no wiggle room here, real steady as the guardian, locked into these three gates. And so as we kind of use our psychic mind, right? Use our inner holographic mind, our what we used to visualize, using our ability to picture, where we are also connecting our energy into at least one of those powerful ascension gates. And I see them, they're massive and they're like shimmering crystalline gates. Step in, you start to open and receive the ascension energies from coming in through that gate, and just let that come down your pillar and into the body. Oh, right into your core. These are new energies. Our bodies haven't experienced these before. So new ascension energies coming in through these powerful gates now. Oh, I could just feel that. Just breathe that in for a minute. It's like you're open and calling in and receiving all the blessings of the ascension energies that are able to come through the gates now into the field and into our field, right? Into our pillar, into our bodies, into our chakra centers. And as we're breathing in these ascension energies, and we're learning how to work with them, right? Part of what's happening today is we're shifting into the Aquarian Age, which is this circular operating system, right? We're leaving behind the top-down, imbalanced hierarchy, and we're moving into a collaborative, collective, spiraling, circular, right? There's no one above or below, right? It's all circular operating system. So as we're bringing in these ascension energies, imagine them starting to circulate and you can start to direct them into all areas of your life. That's what I've been doing since I started working with them in this past year. So just bringing in the ascension energies, and now I'm going to start to circulate them into a healthy body, my well-being and happiness, into my home, right? Circulate into your home, and circulate it into your community. Ascension energies, you can circulate it into your career, into your business, into your service, your work, your purpose. Circulate the ascension energies into your bank accounts, into your financial abundance. Circulate them into your love relationships, your connections, everything that you value. We're using this new system, circulate all the blessings of the ascension energies into everything we value in our life on the Ascension Timeline. Very good. You guys are doing great. I can really feel that. We're going to get real good at this. Become quite natural to just do it all the time. Because you're in these ascension gates, right? You're in this power that's vibrating in the gate, right? And it's a direct conduit between the spiritual and the physical world as you stand in this gate. So you are the conduit. And you're grounding to Gaia's grid, to the earth plane. So you are the grounding point of it as well. Okay, let's connect to today's momentous energies, right? Life-changing astrological transit. Pluto is leaving Capricorn and entering Aquarius today. And it's going to actually be at 0 degrees for some time because Pluto is such a slow-moving planet. And that's good for us because it's in 0 point energy, right? So it's at 0 degrees. It is the initial spark, right? It is the beginning. And it also too, at 0 point energy, it's the perfect stillness in the now. It opens us to pure potentiality. So tuning into that. Pluto and Aquarius at 0 degrees, 0 point potential. Infinite possibilities at 0 point. We're setting everything in motion today. It's like in the fertile field of all possible outcomes. So as we're standing in the Ascension Gates, we're tuning into this powerful moment as Pluto is completing with Capricorn and moving fully into Aquarius. So let's first do some energies with the completion in Capricorn, and then we'll just light up what we're starting today with Pluto in Aquarius. Okay, so first going to really focus on what am I completing today, right? What, both personal and planetary. So Pluto is the resurrection planet of death and rebirth. So it's been moving through Capricorn since 2008. Okay, what happened in 2008? Well, here in the United States, that was the housing crisis. Okay, that's where things really started to break down, where there was no foundation to hold it up. And that's what's happening with the corrupt hierarchy. There is just no strong foundation to hold it up anymore. So since 2008, when Pluto entered Capricorn, what has come up for you? What's been revealed by Pluto that was unconscious before, that was hidden and or neglected in the shadows? right? It's the resurrection planet. And it's all around, in Capricorn, it's all around issues of power dynamics. So think about that. Where have you been giving your power away? Or where have others been pushing their power on you, especially if you're feeling like others pushing their ego on you, pushing their power on you, their agenda on you? Or is there anywhere that you abused power, either in this life or past lives? Also look for where you have been entangled in this old hierarchical matrix power system, because we all were born into it. I had it in my family, so you might have it in your family. I had a patriarchal authoritarian father. I was raised in religion, in the Catholic Church. It's the patriarchal religion. I went into the corporate world. My career, right, was in a hierarchical system in the corporate world. So, I was really in it. I had a lot to pull out, right? So think about this too. And especially because that was set up for me in the family. Then, of course, I was dealing with authoritarian relationships. So you're looking for all the areas of your life. Where have I been entangled in the matrix? Where have I been entangled in anything that was patriarchal or hierarchical, right? The top down imbalanced system. How did you treat yourself? Did you neglect yourself? Did your ego control you as the authority in your life? So these are the areas that we're working on, right? That Pluto lit up and revealed and kind of rocked the foundations for us since 2008. Okay, so let's do some clearing. So what got lit up? What got, rattled, right? What got shook loose since 2008? Okay, so we're first going to use the vortex power. Ooh, spinning, spinning, spinning all around your body and aura. We're going to bring the crystal diamond light of source coming down the pillar. Breathe it in, call it in, right? Use your vacuum, pull in, source light, crystal diamond, purification light, and just let that wash down the crown like it's washing down your body, like you're giving yourself like a liquid light bath, right? We're just going to wash that crystal diamond light into all the nooks and crannies, right? Into all the little hidden places, and we're going to call that light to come in and focus in any unhealthy power issues or patterns, any mindsets or behaviors, anywhere you've been feeling blocked or stuck, especially not feeling empowered, right? And so let's run that crystal diamond light of source to loosen and lift it up and lift these out and spin these out. And we're going to send out, especially anywhere we've been entangled with the hierarchical, patriarchal matrix power system. We command it out, we flesh it out, we release it out, we spin it out of the physical body, emotional body, mental body into source light now. And there we go. Let that vortex start to do its magic. It's lifting the energy. You don't even really have to control it. The vortex knows what to do. It's working with the diamond light that's fleshing things loose. Ooh, there goes another release. Also, because the vortex is all time, we're releasing out of this timeline, and it could be also past lives in the matrix. Okay, so as you're fleshing out, cleaning out, go everywhere, right? Everywhere that you have encountered, everywhere you've been entangled in that dark matrix power system, anywhere that it has been overwhelming you or overriding you or controlling you or disempowering you, we cancel and revoke it now. We command it out, we spin it out, we release it out on all layers, all levels, all timelines. And there goes more out. Ooh, into source light. You're just letting this all go, because today we're letting it go. We're moving into Pluto and Aquarius. We're letting all that Pluto and Capricorn has helped us and has shaken loose and has helping transform us. And we're going to let all that old, outdated energy go. Okay, there goes another lift. Spinning it out, flushing it out. And everything that we release, we send directly to source. We don't just kind of spew it everywhere in the field. We are very clean and very directional with what we're releasing. Goes directly back into source light for transmutation. Okay, there goes another release. Ooh. So right now we're working on just personal clearings. Also, Pluto in Capricorn, it's been highlighting any lack of responsibility, right? Because we haven't been in our power. So what'd you find where you would avoid or deflect or deny personal power or responsibility or accountability? And this will be typically from a place of fear or doubts about yourself or distrust, right? You're deflecting or denying any personal power or accountability through more of a vulnerable or weakened or disempowered point of view. So we're going to use the crystal diamond light again and flush out, clear out these old fears and doubts and distrust, insecurities that are preventing us from owning our own power, right? And being responsible, being accountable, being in charge of our own reality. And so we're commanding these out, fleshing these out, the fears, the doubts, the distrust, the deflections, right? The dissociations, the splitting out, the avoidance. Okay, whew, that's a really good one. Whew, spin out, flesh out, clean it out, reverse it back to source light. Quite a bit coming out. You might be feeling this also coming out of the emotional body and the mental body because it's quite psychological, isn't it? So out of the psyche, could be even out of the unconscious or subconscious. Oh, there goes more. Release out, clean out, reverse it out. Anything that's disempowering you, anything that's weakening, anything that's making you not in charge of your life, not in charge of your choices or your decisions. Oh, there goes more. Fall back into source transmutation light. So as we're doing these clearings, think of it like you're emptying your container. And as we remove this out, right, we clean this out, we empty our container, and then we fill the container, replacing with our own beautiful inner soul essence, bringing more of our higher self wisdom and guidance and empowerment and responsibility, bringing in your true power, your divine power. Breathe it in, call it in, pull it down inside you. You're replacing what we just removed with authentic, divine soul essence, soul wisdom, soul power. Oh, I could feel that coming in. Filling your container with your own divinity, with your own soul truth, your own soul power. It's not the ego power. It's your soul power. So you can trust it. You can rely on it. You can count on it. Yes. More coming in. Filling up your container. And so let's open and connect to the Aquarian energies today, that Pluto, right? It's sitting at 0 degrees in Aquarius today, pure potential, infinite possibilities. And so I set my intentions to express deeper feelings, to speak my truth. I set my intentions to shift into the new Ascension system upgrade, right? Out of the old matrix into the new Earth, the new system upgrade. Excellent. I set my intentions to take on a bigger role in my life, my soul's empowered role, my true role, my true purpose. Right? Pluto, it's been refining our ability to live in integrity, and authenticity as a divine empowered being. So really embrace your higher self's role. So pull it in, embrace it. Why am I here? What's my purpose? What are my soul gifts I'm going to contribute? How can I serve the greater good while Pluto is in Aquarius? Embrace your role. And as we're embracing Pluto's Aquarian age, you're just opening your heart and mind to the greater capacity of soul embodiment, of your soul expression in this new era. You're opening your body and your heart, your mind to the new consciousness, to the new awareness, to new abilities, to new connections and collaborations in the Aquarian age. Oh, bring that in to the new era. Oh, opening to living your soul's incarnation in this new ascension timeline. And with that, we're going to pause for a couple minutes of silence so you can really focus on your personal visions, your intentions, your dreams, your heart's desires, your goals. And as you're doing that, really envision and feel yourself as you're living it, right? Feel as if you're already living it, because it's lighting it up in your field when you do that. Okay, so everybody have a couple minutes here of silence to set your intentions in this 0 point potential in the Aquarian age, in the new era. And just feel your love for your visions, your intentions, like you're watering seeds in a garden, giving your intentions, your light, your love. We set them into motion now. Oh, and so it is. So it is. And so now let's add our global intention. So just did personal. So now we're going to switch gears for a minute, go to the bigger picture, start to tune into our beloved Gaia and all life on planet Earth, into the field, into her collective field. So as we're standing in these powerful ascension gates, let's focus on today's momentous cosmic shift of Pluto leaving Capricorn and going into 0 degrees Aquarius today. Take a moment and focus on where you want to put your energy, right? Where you want to plug your energy into, which are the 2 timelines, where you want to build your life and create your life and live your life. And so as we're leaving the old one and we're really getting clear and shifting, especially with Pluto assisting us today into Aquarius, shifting into the Ascension Timeline. And as we're removing all this darkness right off of the planet, we're replacing it with these new ascension energies that are coming in through the gates, right? This new ascension light that's pouring into the planetary field, right? We're just streaming it in, filling in and replacing all the darkness and destruction, the pain and the suffering that we're clearing out of Gaia's field. Because we are the transformers, we're the weavers, we're the cycle breakers and the midwives, and we are here birthing this new earth together. We're awakening the golden age, especially today with Pluto moving into Aquarius. With this spread light everywhere, light everything up, illuminate it. Oof. So everyone can find the Ascension Timeline. Everyone can shift over into the Ascension Timeline. Anyone who's seeking freedom from the abuse of hierarchy will be able to see and feel and connect into this Ascension Timeline, our new home, our new earth. And we set this into motion now. Oh, and so it is. And let's connect to the Aquarian energies today. Aquarius is an air sign, and it is associated with innovation and equality and revolution. Aquarians are known for being independent and forward-thinking and truthful. Aquarius is the sign of the humanitarian, right? This is the new earth. They are dedicated to making a difference in the world. They are the big picture thinkers. They're highly intellectual and creative and full of inspiration and hope. They're very inspiring. Aquarians are the rebels, right? They don't want to fit into the system. They're actually the opposite of Capricorn, authority figures and rigid institutions. They don't have anything to do with that. So Aquarians are the new earth community builders. So let's really give our love, our light, as Pluto is coming into Aquarius today and is resurrecting this new Gaia. I give it our love, we give it our light, we give it our support. We're setting it into motion, into the field. Think of it like a peaceful revolution of consciousness, all right? A transition into our new lives in the Ascension Timeline. We set that in motion now, and so it is. And as we're in these glorious Ascension Gates, we can take a moment and time jump back home, right? The gates are open. And so with Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron assisting you as our angelic guardians, we can use our super consciousness and step into our home star system, wherever your soul energy takes you. You just lock onto your own unique soul vibration, and you'll be able to connect where your soul is in your soul cluster, in your home star. You're here and you're there simultaneously. And as we focus into home, focus into our soul cluster, focus into our oversoul, just allow the love of your soul family to wrap you. Circle of their love. Breathing in home starlight, knowing that you are so loved and you're not alone, you're supported. They're always here with you. We're learning how to live in 5D. We're going quantum, where we're both in spirit and in physical simultaneously. Breathe that in, breathe, filling your container with beautiful soul, home energy. And if there's anything that you want to bring back with you to your life on earth, bring it inside you for safekeeping, and it can come in any shapes or sizes or forms. It could be light or crystal or tones or inventions, information. Just bring it in. Whatever your gift is, you're bringing home, both for your own personal transformation and ascension, and also for the planetary one as well. Just letting all these powerful activations settle inside us. We're getting ready to pop back into the earth plane, right? As you're standing in these ascension gates on the crystal grid of Gaia, we're focusing back into bringing all the activations, all the blessings coming down inside, grounding in with the vortex spin, spinning inwards, pulling it inwards, making it physical, taking it deep inside you into the molecular level, updating, spinning in, merging in, blending in, integrating in all the activations. And then, of course, grounding it into Gaia's field and into her earth plane, into her grid as well. And on this sacred day of transformation of Pluto Aquarian Age, and we're connecting together in unity consciousness, and we're connecting to all beings around the world as we unite in this universal planetary sanctuary for all to ascend and ease and grace and harmony, and through all levels to that which cannot be named, to the silence, to the stillness, which all allows this to be. In this 0 point day, leave only the truth now, the truth of our realized divinity. And with the power of God, Goddess that we all are, we now speak the word and set this all into motion now. And so it is. And so it is. And so be in the sacred space. You can stay in your vortex, continuing to integrate in all the work we've done here today. Thank you to our beloved Metatron for all the blessings and activations. And it's a powerful time being in 0 degrees Pluto in Aquarius. This is going to be for some time. So continue to work with these activations whenever you feel like it. We are influencing our future. We are definitely setting in motion this new earth in the Ascension Timeline. And so until next time, giving my love to all of you. Always wonderful to connect with you and to fulfill our soul purpose here in this amazing time being on the planet. Blessings to you all. Bye for now.